we brought the first one in. The stress of how are we gonna get all this money, sending it over, and then importing it and not knowing until we opened the bag. We paid $40,000 for this guy. It was a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure we remortgaged our house to get part of the money for that for crazy. Sure. Yeah, we were all about taking chances and doing crazy stuff. This is a pretty exciting day. I know if you go back, we've talked about this whole mystery gene that I've been trying to figure out. And today we have a really good clutch that was laid. I want to go ahead and pull that. I did find it earlier, but they're kind of all over the place, as you can see. So I had to hurry up and get some boxes made because this mama, she just kind of spewed them all out everywhere. So obviously we're gonna have to candle all these.
How does this even happen? Like, how does it go from one clutch being perfectly coiled to...
It's all the mom, you know, who knows? You know, they're all very different. Now, at some point, maybe she would try to go around them and coil them up, and that's why we always candle them, because when they do that, depending how long it is, there's a little bit of window where the embryo can kind of float around, and it's always gonna go to the top, but once it's actually adhered, then not. So, I don't know. These do feel actually very fresh. You want to feel it? Feel like not slimy, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, they kind of feel like those giant marshmallows.
Yeah.
Like just like the first initial kind of squeeze.
Yep, so they will harden up because you can see that these were touching but not even adhered yet. So like once they kind of dry, I can see right here, and that's why I did do it too. She's done. There's no more in here, but look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 eggs. Right. That's a good size female. This is a really good clutch.
She's so pretty too. I'm so excited about this, and we'll talk about it more here in a second about this mystery clutch. We're gonna show you a few more of the girls that have laid here in a second, but it's so unique.
Yeah, so this is a proven girl. Obviously, this is one of our original ones. She has actually probably laid 3 or 4 clutches. But we do have some brand new ones that actually, first time ever breeding. They're small girls, small clutches, but I was able to like pair the specific males to them, trying to prove this out, try to figure out exactly what this gene is. I think this is the year, hopefully, we can figure out what to market it as and then know what we're doing. Or it's a year where we still have no clue. But either way, we're doing it, and yeah, we'll see.
And since all these eggs are rolled, like she said, we have to go through and candle, make sure that the embryo is
you can kind of see, you can see the blood, you can see the circle.
All right, and then 9 times over.
Yeah. So this little girl, she's in shed right now, as you can see with the blue, but this is a pinstripe mystery. So again, this is where it originated from, is from the pinstripe. And I know to most people it's probably hard to see what's going on, but it definitely is a lot more scrambling in the pattern than what a typical pinstripe would be. Now, with these guys here, these are the first time they've been bred. They're small girls, and I tried to go back in the lineage and then try to breed them to the same maybe fathered male as a male. So that's what I ended up doing. So this one here originated from male number 4. So then I had some males. So Lemon Blast Mystery, let's see, 53. This guy here had the same father. So that way we're kind of trying to put the same genetics together, right? Because again, Brian bred some different things together and added some other genes that makes it kind of complicated for me to really understand what's going on. But again, same thing here. This is a Lemon Blast, but it definitely has a much more scrambled, reduced, kind of crazier patterning. He's in shed too, so it's kind of hard to see a little bit with coloring, but these two are the parents that I do have some eggs from.
How many eggs came from this one?
This little girl here, she actually laid 4 good eggs, which again, she's pretty small and the eggs are pretty big, so that was good. The second one I did was this one here. Now, this one had some red stripe in it as well as pinstripe. This is another female. This girl here had 5 eggs. And she was actually bred to that same male because again, those two had the same father. So I figured, okay, let's try to go down this path of figuring out what we get when we're kind of doing the line breeding, trying to figure it out, right? This is the kind of stuff that Brian would always do. You know, we talked about it, but now I'm trying to figure it out. So we're either going to hatch some really cool stuff and get some answers, or potentially get even more confused. We'll find out come August. So I just want to update you guys a little bit. This is one that we produced last year from, I'd have to look, it might even have been that female that just laid. If not, there's two original females. They look very similar, but you can see what I'm talking about now. So according to that, this is mystery to mystery. Now, look at the color, like it has like that pastel looking color, but the pattern is almost non-existent in this, right? So something has just obliterated that. You've got that really cool kind of shadowy look on it. You've got that really kind of cool head too that seems to be passed down. We had a couple of those really cool darker females that had those crazy heads. She kind of has that too. So again, really just trying to figure out what exactly is this gene, what is it doing, and then from that point we can actually label it and say, okay, this is what this gene is, this is what it does.
And it's definitely genetic as well, because you have 3 other ones that are all basically exactly the same, very minute differences.
Yep.
All have the same head, by the way. All these 3 have the same exact head. Very similar.
Yep, and then you can see same thing. This one is more of a lemon blast, but it has that crazy, you know, kind of really almost shattered pattern kind of look.
But the same head, honestly.
Yeah.
The same head pattern, like in a way.
Yeah.
So that all came from the same clutch, right?
Yes, this is one of the clutches that I produced last year, just breeding 2 original mystery male to female together. So we'll see what comes of that clutch that I bred that we just pulled, and then I'm excited to see those babies that we bred together too. Is it going to be similar? Is it going to be the same? Or are we going to get something completely different? I mean, we'll know in August. Since we're talking about weird things that we're proving out, the second gene that we were talking about before is pumpkin. Now, I don't have any eggs on the ground. I've got females that are due within the next few weeks. This is one that we produced last year that is very, very cool. Definitely striking, almost dirty looking, right?
Dude, that one is so cool. I don't even know why. That just might not even make any sense. It's giving me G.I. Joe vibes, like a camo kind of like.
That's what I'm saying.
Awesome color and
kind of dirty. So this one has Enchi, fire, and pumpkin in it. So you can see it's not your typical Enchi fire at all, because you've got that really crazy, you know, looking, like I said, almost dirty, but then you can see that orange coming through too, which is why Brian had called it pumpkin, because it tends to really orange stuff out.
Wow. That one's really pretty. I love how it goes from like a very bold pattern right at the top of the head, and then as it goes down the body, it gets more faded and like speckles out. You know what I mean? I really like that.
It's very cool. So this is another one from the same clutch that you can see that is more of a typical Enchi look.
It's a little different. It doesn't have as much of the fading and kind of freckling like that.
Yeah, same clutch, same thing, but different thing. You gotta love genetics, right? You just never know what the heck you're getting in things. But I definitely am looking forward to potentially doing some shed testing to, you know, that only works on genes we know, obviously, but I can definitely tell there's Enchi from looking. I can guess the fire that it's doing, but also if I'm doing that, I can test for that and they'll say yes or no to that. And then obviously, I don't know. Who knows what else we got going on in here, but yeah, another really cool one, and I'm really excited. Again, I got probably about 4 or 5 females that should be laying anytime soon with the pumpkin gene too.
Oh my goodness. I completely forgot. So much happens and every time goes by so fast.
Yeah, sunset update. He is doing great. He has about 4 or 5 meals in him. Look at how pretty that is getting.
Yeah.
Look at those colors. Oh my God, it is so gorgeous. But he is doing so good.
Wow.
Super happy with him. Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. What are you gonna name him?
Huh, you know what? I don't even know. I didn't even think about that. Honestly.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that one. Maybe you guys can give us some suggestions. Noah, you tell me too. But he definitely is a beaut, and I am so happy to have him in the collection. We definitely needed this guy.
Gotta raise him up and bring him to the Reptarium.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, this is a piece of our history. You know, even if I never breed ball pythons again, this is an animal I'd always want to have because there's so many memories and it's such a part of our history, right? We brought the first one in. I look at this snake and I get all of the memories from the first really grainy, horrible picture that we received over from Africa till the stress of how we're going to get all this money, sending it over, and then importing it and not knowing until we opened the bag. And then also, honestly, the chance we took because you didn't know if it was even going to be genetic because a lot of these things weren't. And when it didn't turn out to be codom, that was it. Brian was like, okay, if it's not codom, it's not genetic. And he kind of lost hope on it and didn't really put a whole lot of effort into it. And that's why it kind of sat for a few. But when we finally bred, because you got to raise up hets and that takes time, and then the breeding. And when we hatched the first one, holy crap. Actually, go back in the vlog because it's in there. That was super exciting. And yeah, all those memories wrapped up in this little snake.
How much did that first import cost? You said rack up a bunch of money. How much did that cost?
I believe we paid $40,000.
Oh my god. What year was
for
that?
this guy. Now you're racking my brain. That would have had to been 2007, maybe something like that.
Goodness.
2007, 2008.
Sheesh. At the rate of inflation and everything like that, it's probably over $100,000 these days.
It was a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure we remortgaged our house
No!
to get part of the money for that for
crazy.
sure. Yes, yeah. Like, listen, that's what you did back then. You know, we were all about taking chances and doing crazy stuff. But yeah, like I said, that's what I love the most is just looking at this animal brings all of that back to me. You know, so yeah, whatever we name him, it's gonna be a feisty name.
Name them Remax for remortgage. No, I'm joking.
That's actually pretty funny. Remax.
The super Enchi that just laid, is that what you showed me over there? But it was different, right? What did you show me over there? It was in the video. What?
That one had the mystery gene in it.
Oh, but it was a super Enchi. Oh, what was that?
No, I think it was a fire enchi,
Oh, okay, so it's not.
but
like...
with the mystery, no.
All right, then we'll just scratch it.
Yeah, because that's why it kind of looked. I mean,
Oh wait, actually.
I don't know. Maybe the super does look dirty. I don't know.
All right, so that baby snake that we just showed you a minute ago, my mom's gonna grab because now, actually, second looks, this super Enchi female just laid. All right, so there is some differences. I mean, that one is definitely similar.
This one looks a lot lighter, but the
head
pattern
much
is
darker, though.
yeah, which is kind of crazy. But you definitely have that.
Oh yeah, because this has the pumpkin.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Not the mystery. This is the pumpkin.
Yep. Which gives that orange and the different stuff into it. But yeah, it definitely is similar. So, I mean, honestly, I'm somewhat guessing at the genes, but this could be potentially a super Enchi.
Super Enchi pumpkin.
Yep. Huh. Cool. But those are eggs.
Eggs. Now, the pattern shouldn't fade with age, right? Not really?
No.
Maybe a
no,
little bit?
pattern doesn't change. Colors can darken or lighten.
Oh, I meant, that's what I meant. I meant colors.
It can with certain genes.
Okay.
This is a nice clutch. Ooh, good job, Mama. All right. What do we got here?
Yeah, what's this? Super Enchi to what?
This is that crazy 7 gene. Male, super orange dream, yellow belly, Enchi, leopard pied.
Wow.
To a super Enchi. So, this is a really nice clutch. This is her first clutch. I think this was the second time, looking at the card over on the side, that she's bred, did not produce before. So that's a really nice first clutch.
Yeah.
6 eggs, all good, no slugs. All right, she still looks great. Hopefully she'll go back on food. Same as always, even though they're together like this. Oh wait, actually,
Oh,
there is a dud.
no slug.
Look at that. See, when you look. Ta-da! So, 1 dud, but 6 good. So that's, again, still really good. But I think I will handle them just to make sure when she coiled them up that all the embryos are top facing.
And there's actually one more mystery clutch that also just laid, so we're gonna collect that now too.
All right, so that second original female mystery, this is number 2. She laid.
This is the more of the lemon blast type.
Yep, and I bred her to the male that was definitely more similar. So again, she looks really good, and 2, 4, 6 eggs. Isn't that funny? Same as the last one. No duds.
But that's cool though that, you know, we're gonna have a lot of these mystery babies hatching.
Well,
seriously, there's
let's
gonna
see
be
if
quite
we
a
can
bit.
solve the mystery. Okay, that's really my goal, is to really figure out what this gene is, what it does, and that way we can market it, right? We do not need to keep every single thing we produce on this, right? But if we know what it is and learn what it does with the other morphs, that way people know, like, hey, this is why I want it, because when I mix it with this is what it does. This is a really nice clutch.
So you said you bred it to like also another, that lemony blast.
I will show you. I bred it to this male.
Okay, so that's different.
So
That's
this
not-
male had more of the lemon blast look to it, where the other male was a lot darker and had the black pastel in it. So my guess with these two would be that it would be lighter babies, but we will see, right?
Yeah, but he is so speckled and like up the sides and stuff like
Well,
that.
again,
Crazy.
that's kind of what I think this mystery gene is, right? Because there's no other snakes that we have that in it. So you can see the coloration of the lemon blast, you can see the little bit of the patterning that the lemon blast has. But this other stuff definitely is kind of connected to whatever that mystery gene is. So breeding him to her, it'll be really cool to see what kind of babies pop out.
Look at that head and that neck area.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, just like you said, that is a definitely prominent thing in this gene too, which is kind of cool.
Well, it's got two things going. It's got the top dark part of the head, which is like a common trait
But
throughout
you got
it.
that white,
But then-
that light neck
yeah,
that they all have.
Yeah, the
Yep.
super white speckled is so interesting with this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I cannot wait to see what these babies look like.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And now, like I said, strategic breeding with a lot of this stuff too can hopefully unlock a little bit more answers of to what this is. And then we have to actually think about it, because once we're like, okay, this is what that gene is, probably have to name it something more than mystery, right? So that'll be the next thing we'll have to do.
Maybe. Or do you just keep it that?
I guess we could keep it that. A lot of times the names don't mean anything, so we'll keep
see.
it. Yep, we'll just keep it. The Brian Barczyk mystery gene. She's due anytime. Look at her, she's gonna explode. Now, I wanted to breed her to the other paint male that I had. I never saw a hookup with him, so I just got nervous that she wasn't gonna go, so I threw one that had some Woma in there too. So I don't know what's gonna come out of that, but she's
Interesting.
pretty. Yeah, I did the Enchi. That's what I did. I just threw an Enchi Woma in, but the one I wished is this one. I wanted the lesser Woma paint because
wow.
he's so pretty. And obviously I wanted to bring out that paint gene. But
the paint?
I never seen him. I really don't know. Like, honestly, these are the only 2 animals that we have that had anything paint in it. So I'm not that familiar with that gene.
Yeah. Interesting. That's cool. That one I like.
Well, she's really pretty too, so we'll see. We'll see what comes out of it.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.